Dude, you're not gonna believe the deals that we're finding. Week 6 of the NFL is in the books. And do you see that? Look closely. That's a lowball offer. Accepted by a StarStock seller. And right now I feel so confident in the trends that we're seeing in the NFL through 6 weeks. I just went on a spree making tons of purchases that I feel are way under what market value will be in just a few weeks from now. So in this video, what I want to do is break down the trends we see in the NFL after 6 weeks and correlate that with the football card market to uncover the opportunities that I'm making. So let's dig into this, guys. So welcome back to The Quest. If you're new here, my name is Andy, and what we do here is we correlate everything we love from fantasy football and the NFL with the football card market to make some nice little side cash and have more fun improving our personal collection of the cards that we want. All right, here we go. And the first matchup I want to talk about was the Chicago Bears at the Carolina Panthers, and the Chicago Bears defense is still stingy. And if you believe in defensive players, go ahead and get yourself a Khalil Mack rookie card. Chicago is 3-0 on the road for the first time since 2006. But on the other side of that ball, the Carolina offense is still clicking strong even without Christian McCaffrey. You got Mike Davis been doing his thing since CMC's been out. Teddy Bridgewater has been super accurate. This game he was 16 for 29. Not his greatest outing. In fact, 216 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But even still, right now, Teddy B has the #1 play action completion percentage in the league. And on a normal basis, Teddy B is very accurate passer. 11 targets for DJ Moore, still the alpha wide receiver. And when you look at DJ Moore's yak ability, his yards after catch ability, so that bodes really well for a guy like DJ Moore, who's got a 97th percentile college dominator, a 99th percentile college target share, and a 98th percentile breakout age. And look at Carolina's upcoming schedule. They're at the Saints, they're at the Falcons, and they're at the Chiefs. Every single one of those matchups, they're going to have to throw the ball significantly. So this is going to bode very well for DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. We look at DJ Moore's rookie card prices. You got a variety of cards to choose from on DJ Moore. If you want an entry-level card, you click on that base Donruss and you can see that card's now down to around $1.50. You got 3 or 5 cards you can get around that price point. And that is well under what market value was at the beginning of the season. And this card is definitely going to go back up. You can even kind of see it's starting to go back up. But over the course of the next 3 weeks, we're going to see it more significant. Now, if you want the premium rookie card, that's the Prism. And you look at that one, you got one at $9.50, one at $10, and then they jump to $15, all right? And there's 26 in the vault, 14 from sale. When you look at that chart, it's gone down from the peak of almost $30, and those were actually my sales at the beginning of the season because I was on DJ Moore before the season, but they're now down to around that $10 price point. So this is a great opportunity right now to buy into DJ Moore StarStock A's on StarStock. And just remember, guys, I am not an affiliate of StarStock. I'm just a very satisfied end user, buyer and seller. As you see, I eat at my own restaurant. I put in some offers at $7.50 because I still feel that's a really good price point. And like I said, the seller may accept, leave it in the system. Look at the select. There's only been one sale at $14.99, but we got 7 for sale from 10. And when you look at the buyer offers, you got 2 available at 10, one at $11.99, then they jump up to $13.14. So there's certainly opportunity there as well, with the latest sale being $15, and that select is a very nice looking card. And when you look at Robbie Anderson, who a lot of time they scheme this guy into different plays, he was undrafted. So there's no Robbie Anderson cards in the StarStock system. There's not a lot of Robbie Anderson cards out there on the market available. You really would have to ideally look at the 2016 Panini Contenders, and you can find that on ComC or Beckett Marketplace for around that $20 to $30 price point. And if you want to throw a flyer out there, you can find Mike Davis Prism rookie cards in near mint to mint condition on Beckett Marketplace all day right now for around $1 a piece. But CMC will be back. He may come struggling out of the gate with that high ankle sprain. A lot of guys don't come back fully from that. The next matchup I want to look at was the Bengals at the Colts, and the Bengals led that game for the first 3 quarters, and then the Colts came back. The Bengals have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. And look at the breakdown here of Joe Burrow, 25 for 39, 313 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. I've still got a lot of hope for Joe Burrow. He throws the ball a lot, and especially this young man, T. Higgins. This man, T. Higgins, is quickly becoming the alpha wide receiver in Cincinnati. And his workout metrics aren't great, but we don't have his agility or his catch radius from the combine metrics because of the 2020 COVID scenario. And I just want to point out that I am buying some mosaic here and there, but ultimately I am waiting for the 2020 Prism to be released on November 18th before I make some more serious moves on rookie cards of these guys. I'll probably wait till later in the year, potentially even into next year after the Super Bowl, because I'm just not sure what's gonna happen when Prism is released. I completely advocate doing your homework, doing your research, and playing it smart if you don't feel very confident in the purchases or the moves. But I was able to find a lot on eBay, about 7 different mosaic cards, including a Tua base mosaic rookie card, a DeAndre Swift, a T. Higgins, a couple other guys for $30, guys, for the whole lot of 7 cards that I probably would never get in the opening of one blaster box. By buying the 7 from the guy, I got a volume discount of 25% off. Incredible deal, so look for that kind of stuff. And right now, StarStock has got a fast pass, a 48-hour turnaround time to get your cards, 2020 cards, listed on their website, which is incredible. You're not gonna find that with ComC. Talking about the worst defenses in the NFL, that's why I pulled this up, because you can see the Bengals are not the worst, but they're definitely up there. But the next few matchups that we're gonna talk about involve some of the worst defenses, i.e. the Lions at the Jaguars. And the Lions won this game. DeAndre Swift, the Georgia product, broke out, destroyed it. 14 carries, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you look at DeAndre Swift's athletic profile, best comparable Miles Sanders, who's doing very well in Philadelphia. But again, guys, waiting on those 2020 rookies, unless it's a mosaic that I can find a good deal on. The guy I'm really looking at, though, on Detroit right now is Kenny Golladay. This is his 2nd game back off of injury. In this game, he had 4 receptions for 105 yards on 6 targets. When you look at Kenny Galladay's athletic profile, catch radius, amazing, speed score, amazing, that Alshon Jeffrey best comparable, and you look at the upcoming schedule for the Detroit Lions, they're at the Falcons, they got the Colts at home, and then they're at the Minnesota Vikings. 2 of the 3 teams with absolutely terrible defenses that are going to be shredded by Kenny Golladay. And Matt Stafford, a prolific passer. The first card I'm looking at is that Kenny Golladay Prism, and you can see I bought one there for $20. I feel very comfortable at that price point, because before the season, the Kenny Golladay Prism rookie cards were trading almost $50 per card. And coming out the gates, he had the injury concerns. He struggled. If you want to look at something a little bit more entry level, lower than that, look at the Optic. That's a beautiful card. And right now, I bought one just today for $6. But that card at its peak was almost 16, so another 50% under market value. On the other side of the ball, and you're looking at Jacksonville, Gardner Minshew. We know he's a fairly accurate passer. He's pretty athletic. I like Gardner Minshew. I like his prospect and his future. And they're going to be forced to throw the ball a ton as well, because their defense is terrible, and they're going to be put in those negative game script scenarios. And DJ Chark is going to be the primary benefactor from that. The product out of LSU, best comparable Devontae Parker, with incredible 40-yard dash, speed, and burst. And you look at their upcoming schedule, at the Chargers versus the Texans and at the Packers, all games which they're going to be forced to throw the ball because those teams are going to score on them. Chark, being a 2018 rookie, he's got a nice selection of the Prism and the Optic cards to look at. And when I first pull up his Prism, I see that there's 46 cards in the vault. Always click on that buy or offer button first and see one at 15, one at 20, and then it jumps up pretty quickly. And so you see I put an offer in there for 16, and you can see at the beginning of the season that card was trading at over $30. Again, double what I'm offering for it now. And looking at the recent sale prices, I don't care that Jacksonville's not going to make the playoffs because Chark is a phenomenal wide receiver athletic profile. His dynasty got a great dynasty ranking, and Chark is going to be good, play at a high level for many years to come. And when you look at that chart, again, the optic was at almost double of what it is now. So it's more than double what it is now. So it's a perfect time to buy or offer. And you see there's almost five, there's over five, there's 6 at $10 or less. So this is a perfect scenario to where you can come in here and go ahead, and I'm gonna say, I wanna buy 5 of them at $7 a piece. The Select's another nice card, and they got some in here for sale, 9, 5 for sale. You got 2 at 5. So I definitely feel like, I feel very comfortable paying $5 for a Select DJ Moore rookie card. I'll go ahead and throw in an offer on this one as well. 2 for 4. All right guys, make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications, stay tuned because tomorrow, part 2 of this, because there's just so many juicy opportunities right now that are way below what market value should be in the next few weeks. The low rider is a little higher. This turned into like a 40-minute video, so I'm gonna chop it here. Stay tuned. The next video is going to drop tomorrow. Stay tuned, I'll see you in that video. Peace!